Today marks 4 months of the gym. Consistent 5 days, sometimes 6 days a week gym training. I had probably 9 days off where when I went to New York for a week, I didn't train. And then when I just went to Jamaica for 4 days, I didn't train. Still 4 months as of tomorrow. From August 4th until now. And it has not been easy. But what keeps me consistent is having a trainer. There's been periods since college to adult life where I could go to the gym 3 days, 4 days, then I'll stop. But having a trainer definitely, it provides a level of accountability because you're paying for it, one, and then you have someone else, that's helping you, pushing you when you can't push your own self mentally. I'm definitely going to keep a trainer for up until spring, May. And by then I should have developed enough mental discipline to be able to do it myself. And then obviously the physical results and just the strength in general will be enhanced from there, 6 months from now. Yeah, man, I just did the treadmill for 15 minutes. I don't, we do the Peloton and the elliptical, and that's something with the heavy incline, but I just don't like to run. That was just probably the most challenging thing, just telling myself keep going, because in some workouts I could stop, or just because my arms are fatigued, or my hands and then my trainer keep going, but sometimes I'll stop, and then I know it's mental. I don't think it's really a physical issue. It's just me mentally telling myself that you got to keep pushing through. This isn't going to hurt you. Your form is fine. It's really, really mental. So I think that's what working out has helped me understand, that a lot of things in our life, obviously, it's mental. It's your mental capacity, how much you can take, how much you can push yourself. That determines how far you go or not. I'm proud of myself for taking the initiative to even get a trainer and be consistent and continue to pay that money to be trained. It's beyond the money. The money just means it's a service, but it's just it's the initiative that I'm taking for my health and my internal and physical well-being. So yes, I'm gonna send update pictures from now to then. Obviously, you can see things are more defined. It's an athletic build. I'm bodybuilding to an extent, but I'm not gonna OD. I don't need big arms. I just need tightness and definition, and that's what I told my trainer, and that's what we're getting. So yes, just wanted to do that update for this because I think it's important for people to see you are the only thing in your way from wherever you want to be. Now the next step for me is just even more discipline within work. Being an entrepreneur and managing people, a lot mentally already, a lot. And the only thing that sets me apart from success and failure is when I wake up and plan out and do each day. I've been doing this for 4 years, and each day I learn something new. It's just I gotta up the ante, we need more. My business needs to scale more. There's just more. And more on work on my next book. I think I want to release something in between. A lot of people are asking for the next thing, and I'm that just requires probably about I can get it done in 2 months, to be honest. But all of it requires is me to dedicate time each week to get that done. I honestly do everything. A lot of things is way, way easier than we think. It's just a matter of time management, prioritizing. That's where shit gets hard. But the action of doing, it's really not that hard. You just gotta choose to do it, and you do it, and it's done. Got the stretch, and then shower, and get breakfast in, and complete the work day. Now, this is a vegan broth, so it's mainly like a mushroom base, but met other veggies. You see the turmeric, lavender, sheep sorrel. I use the parsley. Chopped in there is the chard, chard, celery, carrots, apple cider vinegar. So let's just give this a little soak down. I think it's about 12 cups of water. This is for my gut reset. This is rest day tomorrow from the gym. And so I think this is perfect to do the first 2 days. Because all I think I'm gonna commit to is the broth and the shakes. Inspired by Al Venice, the Al brand. Oh, and fennel. So I'm supposed to let it sit for 30 minutes so the acids can break down with the apple cider vinegar, and then turn it on to cook for 3 to 6 hours. I am a little nervous because I'm supposed to go somewhere at 8:30, and I need this to cook down. This is more important, but I also want to go to the spot. So I don't know how I'm gonna do it. That's like 5 hours, and maybe I'll just keep it on a low simmer, so it's like almost 24 hours. I think that should be fine. The other part is milkshakes that go with this cleanse gut reset, and I'm steaming a yam and beets for the first 2 days of the milkshake cleanse. And this broth will be for 4 days. Actually, it might be for 6 because I think I'm making 96 ounces. Okay, so I'll let that sit for another 20, 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna turn it on. I let it simmer for 6 hours, and I've stored them in these mason jars and the leftovers in another larger jar. Here I have my hemp milkshake. So each day for 4 days, I woke up, had a broth, heated it, followed by maybe an hour after I had a shake. So I started with the magic matcha hemp shake and more broth. And then for lunch, I had the golden turmeric shake. And then a broth for dinner, followed by my final shake, which was a bold beets shake. This was a really cool gut reset. Like I said, 4 days into it. The second day I had to make a new batch of everything because each batch lasted for 2 days. So I made a new batch of broth after this final glass, and add ghee in it sometimes for flavor enhancement or a little sea salt. This was a really cool reset. It's definitely more earthy. I can't say it's delicious, but it's delicious because of what it does for your body. And you don't really feel that hungry. On the 4th day, while I was doing it, I did get a little hungry. So I had a little meal here. You see salmon with sweet potato, super simple, super clean. Went out and got some sun because, like I said, I was lightheaded, had my broth, and came back for dinner. And that was it. I'm definitely going to try this again, maybe at the top of every 2 months. And I encourage you to as well.